They'll say Muhammad is the prophet like Moses, and I'm going to destroy that in a minute. I'm going to destroy that in a minute. How do we destroy it? First of all, before I even show you why it cannot be Muhammad. I already did this, but we're going to go through this and then we'll wrap it up. You got no customers, and I tried, and we'll talk about other things. I know I have to finish my response to Jake on Islamic Dilemma and then go into other topics. Well, let the Spirit lead, because I need to do Jeremiah 19 and Isaiah 7:14. Yahweh your God will raise up for you a prophet like me from among you, from your brothers. You shall listen to him. This is according to all that you asked of Yahweh your God in Horeb on the day of the assembly. Remember this here. Remember this part here. This is the reason why Moses is assuring them that God will raise up a prophet like him. Let me not hear again the voice of Yahweh my God. Let me not see this great fire anymore, or I will die. And Yahweh said to me, they have spoken well. I'll raise up a prophet from among their brothers like you, and I'll put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak to them all that I command him. And it will be that whoever will not listen to my words, which he shall speak in my name, I myself required of him. Okay. The best way to destroy any connection with Muhammad, all right, you sure? You want to say Muhammad is the prophet like Moses? Yeah. All right. You go, you do this, all right? What am I fine? In fact, let me do this here. Okay, that's what you do. I'll find someone like you. Just real simple. Say number one, Yahweh is the Father of Israel. Deuteronomy 14:1. You are the sons of Yahweh your God. You shall not gash yourselves nor shave your forehead for the sake of the dead. So Yahweh is the Father of Israel. Very easy to destroy them. All right, so number one, I don't know what this cat wants. Number one, the prophet like Moses cannot contradict the theology of Moses, right? So Moses is God. Yahweh is a father to his people spiritually. You are the sons of Yahweh your God. You shall not gash yourselves nor shave your forehead for the sake of the dead. All right. Deuteronomy 32:6-7. Do you thus repay Yahweh, O people who are wickedly foolish and without wisdom? Is not he your father who has bought you? He has made you and established you. Remember the ancient days. Consider the years from generation to generation. Ask your father and he'll declare it to you. Your elders and they will speak to you. Okay, so wait, Yahweh is their father? Deuteronomy 32:15. I put 32:15. But Jeshurun grew fat and kicked. You grew fat, thick, and sleek. Then he abandoned God who made him and treated the rock of his salvation with wicked foolishness. Deuteronomy 32:18-21. You neglected the rock who begot you. So he begets spiritually, not physically, sexually. And forgot the God who brought you forth. Like a woman who gives birth in labor pains. Yahweh's likening himself to a woman. So this is spiritual birthing, not physical, not sexual. And Yahweh saw this and spurned them because of the provocation of his sons and daughters. Oh, he has sons and daughters? Then he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be, for they are a perverse generation, sons in whom there is no faithfulness. They have made me jealous with what is not God. They have provoked me to anger with their idols. So I'll make them jealous with those who are not a people. I'll provoke them to anger with a wickedly foolish nation. Exodus 4:22-23. Then you shall say to Pharaoh, thus says Yahweh, Israel's my son, my firstborn. So I said to you, let my son go, that he may serve me. But you have refused to let him go. Behold, I will kill your son, your firstborn. So wait, Israel is God's son. The first nation he formed to be his son. He begot them spiritually. Now, the prophet like Moses cannot contradict Moses' theology. But let's see if Muhammad's Allah is a father. All right? Right here. How many times do I need to repeat this? So Muhammad is only in the Bible as an antichrist. Sorry. As a tool of Satan. That's it. Let's go right here. This cat's going to be bothering me. We're almost done. You saw that amazing testimony? Protestant believer, if you're listening, if you can clip that or someone clip that and send it to me, I'll upload it. And guys, clip that because I want God Logic to see it too. All right? 17 years, 16 to be exact, because he left this year. A Muslim wasted over 16 years of his life. He now testified to all of you. The arguments we present are irrefutable. Have I not been saying that? We don't boast. We glorify God for this grace. 98 to 99% of the objections have been refuted. These arguments are battle tested. They cannot be destroyed. Islam has been destroyed and buried with Muhammad. The problem is Christians don't learn the material, understand the material, master material to present it accurately. Learn how to present it accurately. You will erase Islam within 2 generations if the Lord tarries, and we won't be bothered with Islam anymore. Learn. Learn. All right? This cat's going to bother me, man. The Jews and Christians say, we are sons of Allah and his loved ones. Say, why then doth he chastise you for your sons? No Jew or Christian would have said at that time, Allah sired them physically. That would be blasphemous to them. Does Muhammad agree? Nay, ye are but mortals of his creating. He forgiveth whom he will, chastiseth whom he will. Allah's is the sovereign of the heavens and the earth, and all that is between them, and unto him is the journeying. So what size relationship you can have with Allah? 1988 to 93. And they say the beneficent had taken unto himself a son. Assuredly, ye utter a disastrous thing, whereby almost the heavens are torn, and the earth is split asunder, and the mountains fall in ruins, that ye ascribe unto the beneficent a son, when it is not meet for the majesty of the beneficent that he should choose a son. There's none in the heavens and the earth, but cometh unto the beneficent as a slave. All right, now we got a problem, Houston. How can Moses be prophesying Muhammad? How can Muhammad be the prophet like Moses when he disagrees with Moses' teaching? His God, the true God Yahweh, is a father who begets spiritual children. That's the first problem. Problem number 2. Deuteronomy 24, 1-4. If a man takes a wife and marries her, and it happens that she finds no favor in his eyes because he has found some indecency in her, and he writes her a certificate of divorce and puts it in her hand and sends her out from his house, and she goes out of his house and goes and becomes another man's wife, and if the latter husband turns against her and writes her a certificate of divorce and puts it in her hand, sends her out of his house, or if the latter husband dies who took her to be his wife, then her former husband who sent her away is not allowed to take her again to be his wife, since she has been defiled. Notice, you can't take your divorced wife back. That is an abomination, something disgusting, detested, horrendous, horrible in the sight of Yahweh. You shall not bring sin on the land which Yahweh your God gives you as an inheritance. Now, what the true God says is disgusting, abhorrent, horrible in his sight. Allah says is the only way you can take your wife back. Let's look at a different translations. All right. Abomination, abomination, outrage, an abomination, detestable, detestable, right? Right? Detestable to Adonai. Abomination. Look, abominable. He would be doing something the Lord hates. Right? God hates it. It's disgusting to God. Detestable to God, the Lord Yahweh. I just want to show you, right? Right? The Lord would hate this. You catching it? Disgusting in the Lord's presence. Abomination. Now, why am I going through this? There are certain commands that have been consummated, fulfilled, done away with, because they were signs, shadows of greater realities. The realities have come, they've been subsumed. But there are certain commands where it's clear they're not time-bound or conditional. The language here is clear. This is not something that is only time conditioned, that only at this time God hates it and it's disgusting. Because the language is quite clear, right? And we have nothing in the New Testament that has canceled this out. Nowhere in the New Testament. You with me there? The language is quite clear. And the New Testament nowhere abrogates this. And yet, Muhammad's God says the only way you can take your wife back, if you've divorced her irrevocably, she has to marry someone and he has to have sex with her. The hadith say he must taste her sweetness, have sex with her, and if he divorces her, you can take her back. The man who then does that, he's the one who makes her halal, lawful, so he's called the muhallil, the one who makes halal. Okay? Chapter 2, verse 230. And if he had divorced her the third time, then she is not lawful unto him thereafter until she hath wedded another man, a husband. Then if he, the other husband, divorce her, it is no sin for both of them that they come together again if they consider that they're able to observe the limits of Allah. These are the limits of Allah. He manifesteth them for people who have knowledge. How can Muhammad be the prophet like Moses? Can you tell me that?